Hey YouTubers, all you vaping guys out there, this is my mod. It's a Stingray battery with a Tobacco Dark Horse clone on it. I'm running dual parallel 26 gauge coils that I made myself. Now, I suffered an injury from a dog bite, so I have trouble putting pressure on these two fingers. Um, so I went out and I bought Tobacco's coil jig that they have here. This is what it is, and it comes with a bag of different sizes pins inside of it. Um, I had trouble holding on to the actual tool while I was trying to wrap it, just because I can't get that great amount of pressure on it. So I figured this would probably help me, but even the tension when you're trying to do like 22 gauge wire seems to hurt a lot. So I went down to Princess Auto. I live in Regina, Saskatchewan here, and I just bought this little vise. Just a mini vise. I think it's called a 3-inch vise or something. It's like 15 bucks, and it's got a little clamp on the bottom, so I can just clamp that right onto the table, and then I clamp my tool in it, kind of like that, so that the piece comes off, yet I can still access the screw on the bottom for tightening everything up. Um, I find it works awesome, so I thought I'd make a video on it and just show you what I use for making coils. I just pull it out, clamp it onto the desk, put a piece of thick paper on either side so it doesn't wreck the desk or anything. If you really care about your desk, this one's kind of an old loaner one, so I don't really care about it. So I figured I would make this video and show you. Go see if you can find one of these. If you're like me and have injuries and you can't grab that little wire very good, and I got gigantic hands, so if you can't grab that wire and you like making your own coils, you like doing this sort of thing, yeah, it's like the best 15 bucks I ever spent was right here. And then I can concentrate on more on getting my coils nice and even and make them look as pretty as possible for setting up the unit. I can make a dozen coils in a matter of minutes. Um, with this all set up. Everything's right within arm's reach here. I have a cupboard just up above with all the wire and everything in it. Resist my ohm meter and everything matches everything. So yeah, I would definitely suggest picking one of them up. Here, I'll just clamp it in there, and I'll grab the cam here and turn it down so you can kind of see it, what I do. And you gotta tighten it in there pretty snug. Um, Otherwise, I find that it moves around on you, and these are kind of a cheap vice, of course, for 15 bucks. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Oh, if I can get it in picture. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then you take your pin. I'll just grab one out here and show you. I'll grab the biggest one out of here, which I believe is 1/8 inch. You slide it into the hole like so. Give it a tighten down, and then you loosen the bottom screw off, and I just tuck it in on the side where it's gonna pull it tighter, and spin that tight, and then just pull it up. And I usually just put my thumb against it to hold it kind of in against here, and then I just proceed with my wrapping it around. And I don't know, it seems to be work for me. It's nice and firm as long as you've got a nice and solid desk. Um, it seems to be the best way for me to do it anyway. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show you guys that, and you can kind of see how it all works, and it just kind of clamps and sits right on the desk perfectly like that. Yeah, so put that back up here, and now I'm way out of focus. There we go. So this is my baby. I bought a couple cheap ones just for practicing. They don't have the adjustable airflow like this one does, It's probably one of the best clones that I've found so far. Right now, I'm vaping Ruthless. It's 6 milligram nicotine. It is creamsicle, and it is delicious. Oh, it's tasty. The dual parallels that I run in here, it makes it run really hot, so it's not something that you want to be pulling on all day. It does get very hot, and I find that it does heat the coils up really bad in it. And it kills your battery pretty fast. I got a few batteries that are sitting on the charger, and they're charged now, so this one's probably dying. Like, that didn't seem very much of a good pull compared to what it does before. But yeah, so if you guys have hand injuries, or you just can't get that, you know, good tension on the wire when you're pulling it to make your nice neat coils, and you find you're fighting with it a lot and you're heating it and squishing them together a lot. After I bought this rig, I barely ever have to do that. You always do it to check it to make sure that you're heating from the inside of the coil out, of course. But I find that I get a lot more coils that just require a couple little touches done, and then you're pretty much set to wick them and juice them up and give her a hoot. But yeah, that's just a little trick I thought I'd share with you guys. Um, if you like this trick, or you have any questions or comments or anything below, um, yeah, hit me up. Feel free. Like and subscribe, like everyone else has.